אוקיי, נראה לי עכשיו הכל מסודר. פעם הבאה אני פשוט חייב לזכור לעצמי להשתיק דיסקורד. זה נראה לי הדבר האחרון שאני אשכרה הולך לעשות. אבל זה כבר לא מעניין. מה שיותר מעניין זה ברוכים הבאים לדנגנרונפה 2 פרק 11 ומישהו מזה הפעיל לי את זה פה לונץ'. לפחות זה לא ישתנה למסך השני מתי שהמשחק נפתח.
Danganronpa.
היי! אז בפרק הקודם עשיתי דווקא די הרבה דברים. וואו! וואו, לא פנטה שאני לא ראיתי את הדבר הזה עד הסוף. זה המעבר לפאונדד רום. אז כן, אני אעצור את זה פה. כן, שכחתי, אני אפילו לא יכול לראות פה מה שקורה. כי הכל פה חסום בשבילי. אז אני פשוט אעשה ככה. אז כן, בפרק קודם, אם אני אבוא שם סקריפט לרגע. אני דווקא משחק עכשיו בתור נאגיטו. אז כן, ייקח לו עוד הרבה זמן לסדר את זה. אבל בכל מקרה, בטרנסקריפט זה אומר, but for now I'll leave this file for later. First I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. אוקיי! תודה רבה לך נאגיטו. אז בואו נפנק מה אין בחדר הזה. יש את הרפריג'רטור, הפלור האץ', fountain room, weapons, window, the weapons. נתחיל עם זה. Axes, swords, hammers, no wires. There's a lot of items here that could be used as weapons. I don't see anything that looks like it could be those weapons. I wonder where this so-called ultimate weapon is. Number? I see. There are a lot of firearms here. There are handguns and grenades and grenade launchers, even. But I don't see anything that looks like it can be the ultimate weapon. I wonder where that so-called ultimate weapon is. Window! Window? Why is there only one window in a place like this? אני רוצה לזכור, משחק בתור נאגיטו, אז אני רוצה לשמור על הקול שלו בשביל קונסיסטנסי. היחיד שאני לא עושה על הקולות זה הפרו-טאגים. חוץ מתי שקיידה מדברת. It looks like there is some kind of hidden meaning to it. In actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertain various possibilities as I walk slowly toward the window. The moment I get out that window. Huh? This is what I actually saw outside of that window. It was completely different from any possibility I I see! So that's what it was. What I saw outside this window was not decent. Yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. וואו! זה משהו חשוב! מה נותר לי? הפאונדד רום אני לא הולך להיכנס עוד פעם כי זה אסקייפ רום ואני לא רוצה לשבור על זה 200 שעות עוד פעם. רפריג'רטור. Here. Wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see there are poisons stored in here. You could secretly kill them with poison. In a way, it can be considered a powerful weapon. But in that case, you'll have to know the rules. Ah, okay. Floor hatch! There's a door on the floor. And this is the first floor of Strawberry House. But this door could be underground. Based on this sketch, there shouldn't even how they are going to. No. Maybe what lies beyond this door Amazing! As expected of a place cannot be reached unless you clear the file of that room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the pieces are connected together in one big swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth. It's just one clue. I know that now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right. Everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon and the fun house. למה שלא תגיד את זה לצופים, נגיטו? All I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at that file received from Monochroma. Especially if it's everyone's student profile in their mind academy. That's important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? מה קרה? Huh? מה קרה פה? נגיטו? מי אני עכשיו? Hey. Hey, can you hear me? Oh!
Can you hear me?
שלום ובוקר טוב, צ'יאקי! Oh my god. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something? Oh my god.
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke with you and Nico. I wonder if the elevator has been fixed up yet. It would be bad if we split up before the fast show, so maybe we should call them one more time. Are you even listening? I only brought it up because I'm really worried. Sorry. So, what are you gonna do? You're right. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think...
Yeah, that's a good idea, I think. Seriously? Oh! Nagito! Hi? Huh? Husband!
Hello there.
Well, hello there, Hajime. Nagito! Why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Huh? Nagito's sudden appearance has been added to the turbulence. Okay, Nagito. Hey, answer this seriously. How are you able to come up to decide?
Hey,
Before you do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
now then.
Give me those details first. Let's hear this out. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the result of his investigation of Strawberry House. כל התשובות חזרו אליי! זה אומר... טוב... לא נכון. אז עכשיו יש לי Fuego's account, wall clock, contact elevator, strawberry button, ו-strawberry holes button. ועדיין יש לי פה את נגידו's sudden appearance בתור חדש. Elevators been added to turbulence. Strawberry holes button. Fuego's account. The wall clock. Well, I guess those were pretty important. Especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling sound too. But what's that? What was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry House's button was broken is definitely worth nothing.
Hey,
Oh, so there's one more thing we need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh?
Could it be?
It's a life-threatening game.
wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. There was just a little escape game that ended up with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? One bullet in a gun. Spin this number, find towards you, and pull the trigger. So, you do it.
Man.
So that's how you're supposed to win. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet. Huh. I guess it was just as Monica said.
Huh?
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet off. So that's how I did it. You have 1 in 6 chance of surviving!
well,
I'm still alive. After all, the only thing about me is how lost I am. What's wrong with him? I know it was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal? Kenu, Ashkan is selling Tibetbo. He's crazy. That's all there is to it. Because I was able to clear the final debt, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that? And how?
man,
Hey, Hush.
you stay
You've been
quiet.
repeating yourself over and over and bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Magalo! Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I'm taking one amazing prize as my reward. Get out. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more information about the killing school that was in the earlier file. The killing school. You mean the killings that took place at the Hope Spring Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was not the student who participated. Even when we learn more about the killing, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order, and who the killer was for each incident. I have extremely bored to read about that. That's the people that are invested in the
Right?
It's like Byakuya. Then it's just as I thought. That Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
But
However, I can't say that information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey.
Sayaka and Byakuya. The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Mando the Peko. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. Ibuki Hiyoko Taka Hifuki.
hey,
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock! The Danganronpa, מה אתה מצפה? It's definitely strange.
well,
Especially if Monaco was driving the nose and driving the nose. What are you trying to say?
hey,
By the way, the fourth leader of the killing was apparently ruled as suicide. Huh? Well, yeah, I mean, something or not. Something each person should think about on their own. Ah! Ken! Sakura! I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. The truth? Are you sure you're not saying that just to confuse us?
jeez.
Your compliments just never end, do they? you're gonna talk like that, I won't tell you more. And I haven't learned what your talent is too. Huh?
Well,
Well, that's why I wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal!
yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope Speak Academy's code's crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Fortunately, I don't find any clues about that. And if this file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine?
Why?
Isn't it weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would be asking that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who could remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you not find out why I was chosen by Hope to the Academy?
Man.
It's just a chance. Hajime's existence. Also, you are just a reverse course student from the reserve department. Okay. Mamaya was it? No problem. Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for students who possess multiple talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who went through the school for a basic examination. Seriously? אז אני בן אדם רגיל! יותר גרוע ממקוטו! Oh my god. Essentially, you're like a substitute or a substitute. Even better, it's just a manual. The reserve department pretty much only exists during this whole thing as a revenue stream. Seriously? Reserve department? Substitute? Second stream? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve course, you don't need to visit the phone. You just have to pay a rather constant entrance fee to tuition. With the funds of exams, that academy can focus on bolstering research and talent. Through this, the symbol of hope is raised.
isn't that
Which
right?
means you're just a stepbrother, but you should be belonging. An average talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps it's simply what you got. You admire hope, or you're willing to sacrifice your life yourself to attend Hope State Academy. Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope State Academy, like a vain girl following the latest trend. Stop like that!
Stop it.
wanted to become Hope. Is that what you're thinking? Just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worry of becoming Hope possess amazing talents, a strong will. The moment you were born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no
It has
mistake.
nothing to do with your effort. You must be chosen by
You don't even know?
either it's not even worth admiring, or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope State Academy you didn't even see that? It's just that some nobody in the reserve force who never had a talent. אוקיי? נגיטו? די עם הרוסטים! זה כבר כואב! אז בקיצור האג'ימה על כולנו! זהו, כל אחד בעולם הרגיל בישראל, ממה שאני יודע אין שום אולטימט טאלנט בישראל, אז לא אכפת לי, כולנו פה הם פה, האג'ימה כולנו פה בעולם, יאללה. And nobody forgot he was a nobody, that's all. That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. Oh my god. אז רגע, למה האג'ימה פה? כאילו, אם אני מבין את זה נכון, על פי המידע שנתון לי, רק אולטימט סטודנטס באים בעצם לקרן גיים. כאילו היה לנו גם את כל החבורה של V3, שלהם כן יש אולטימט טאלנט. אם להזכיר, חוץ מלרנטרו, אבל נראה שזה תמיד יהיה ככה. קיוקו, האג'ימה ורנטרו כנראה. כל אלה נמצאים באיזושהי משפחה שנהנית. זה לא מעניין. מה שמעניין הוא, זה שבסופו של דבר, אפילו לקיוקו היה טלנט שהיא שכחה, ובאמת היה לה טלנט. ולעומת עוד רנטרו, אני לא יודע, כי לא התקדמתי מעבר לצ'פטר 1 ב-V3. כן, פשוט תראו את הסרטונים על דנגנרונפה לפי הסדר, בשביל לדעת בעצם איך אני עושה את הסרטונים האלה ונותן רפרנסים וכאלה. אז כן, וואו, אוקיי, whatever, טוב. אז נגידו עכשיו הולך להיות זבל, וזה למה אני לא יכול לדבר איתו בצ'פטר 5? וואו, איזה יפה זה. I don't have any talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student.
Man.
Oh, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
Still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that you know who you are, and all overall average or unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. לפחות בזה אני נקי! לפחות בזה אני נקי, כאילו, הולי שיט, אני לא יכול עם זה! If it's not Hajime, then who in the world could it truly be? The survivor of the previous school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now, that's probably impossible. Can Byakuya met?
Hey.
Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There is no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the chair is, but we need to focus on Nakamaru's matter first. Because if we can survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. That case, would it sure be among those skilled as well? That's a major about.
Yep.
Well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the file element of the Incas files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So,
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? נגידו 100% יודע מה ה-Ultimate Weapon, אנחנו יודעים את זה בגלל הפלייבק. Oh boy. Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to evolve any clues I obtain there as I see fit, right? You planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
Man.
I said I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want to hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us something. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name ultimate weapon. Don't worry, there's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What did you say?
oh,
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you want us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go to the back to investigate Mekamaru's case? Better hurry. The class last trial is gonna start soon. No shit! הייתי בערך שעתיים עם נגיטו בגלל ה-escape room!
You're right.
I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Survey House should be coming over to this shop site any moment now.
Bye now.
Alright, I'll go on ahead.
Hey,
Hey, howdy, man. It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekomaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. אני אומר, הקאנה יותר בדיכאון בגלל נקומרו מאשר מהג'ימה בגלל האולטימט טלנט שלו. מי שמסכים איתי שיגידו לה. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. אז אם חוזרים לנקומרו, אז חוזרים לנקומרו! I have returned from the depths of hell. Gundam!
Yo.
Yo, sorry you're late.
Hey.
So just so you know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. It's just as I said, right?
Hey.
Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh?
Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming into your life. This compass might be broke.
You stay quiet.
That's weird. Just tell me the results. Huh? Well, the compass will rotate 180 degrees while we're riding the elevator. And he'll rotate at 180 degrees. Ugh! תודה על התשובות! I see. It's just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that?
Well, that's obvious.
The elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated.
Now then.
I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As he was fumbling his nose to us, Nagito got making it towards Great Tower.
Oh my.
I was wrong with him. Didn't seem to be pissed off or something. Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? Kazuichi's account! אם ככה זה המטרה שלי להגיע לפרטנט, נכון?
Hold it.
אוקיי, אז אני חייב ללכת לנאגיטו בגרייט טאוור, אין בעיה. אומייגאד, יש כאלה שלא אותם נקומרו בסצנה הזאתי.
You serious?
נקומרו, are you serious?
Damn it.
I don't even know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey.
Now's not the time to get cementical. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we already investigated everything we can here.
Wow.
There's still something we should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Mika's no longer with us. We can't perform an autopsy. No shit, Sherlock!
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
Huh?
It cannot
Is
be.
that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Screw me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we find out who the true killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
What, you?
You stay
If you
quiet.
suck at using your brain, and you really want to know who the killer is, why not interfere so much?
Damn it.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for? Damn it! Fine. Just have to do it, right? I said I wanted to see this. Not like this. too much.
Well,
Feeling okay too? You guys wanna look okay too? Now's not the time to be staring at space. Nagito. There's definitely something wrong with you. Ivan was just treating me differently. Ever since he found out I have no talent though. It seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude toward everyone else is strange now too. Ma Nagito Lamad. But why? As Kazuichi.
damn it!
So far. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. The pop of the Komaru. This is necessary to verify that truth behind this case. At the first Aris voice correspondence lead, as which you face the Komaru. The Aris, full of determination, began stabbing his tool knife into the Komaru's body. How did you get that tool knife?
Huh?
Nagito. He said he had to be ready before we even went to the amusement. So Nagito did that too. It's like, Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe...
And that for his head is the reason. Huh? The reason that Kumaru died and stopped malfunctioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, and his parts are dislocated. Maybe ear shaft and rope too. Well, for now I try disassemble Kumaru's chest. That should help us clear something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Kumaru's body one more time. Apparently Kazuchi's finished disassembling Kumaru's body. I should probably check it one more time! Poketo! The Kumaru's chest panel is open, and the clock inside is completely exposed. The hands on the clock look like they were pointing to 7:30 a.m. Also, it looks like the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. Which means this cloak broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. Clock's alarm time! Well, 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grave Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Taichi. Is this called lock malfunctioning? No, wait. This is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock? The type of clock that receives radio signal for it, so it can automatically update the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, it's an extreme accurate clock. That's right. It's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. Huh! Shinorino Shonin, how convenient! I've become a Time Lord! Well, even if it's not a clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again! There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? Radio clock is the end of the true bullets. Okay! We'll go back to off for now. Oh boy! נראה לי הדבר האחרון שנותר לי זה לעבור את הפיינל דדרום, אבל בתור האג'ימה וצ'יאקי. That's all weird. He's crunching open Kumaru's body. It's almost like he could he's glaring at him.
You're the worst.
This is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
Guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. Just like mom. There's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well...
I found this under a fragment of the pillow that you over. Is this a doorknob?
You don't even know?
Screws came out with it. I wonder if I effortlessly applied the time of force to it. Huh. Huh. Okay. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
To examine the far back in the great tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not in the door that leads to story hole, then there's only one other possibility. It would have to be the door connected to the green hole that we entered from, right?
Well,
It makes sense if you think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
you don't know?
Take the elevator to Strawberry House, and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see it the other side of the door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's
We
obvious.
can just repair it. After all, we have to open the mechanic on the side.
Well,
Well, you're right, but I need parts to open the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but I don't have enough parts. There's not much I can do about it. You have plenty of parts right here.
huh? See?
Just use the Kumaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts. Hold on! Are you saying we should use parts from dead friend? It's called recycling! It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? John!
Hey,
We'll have Kazuchi? Is it possible or impossible? Oh my god! Like you said, I could probably use this one sweeper. That button fun. Seriously, hold on! And if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hole has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hole side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuchi, you should go over to Strawberry Hole so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished! Actually, you're going to come there too, right? It would really be brothers bothersome if you did it. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. Upstairs to say that Nagita left the area. What the fuck? Broken doorknob on some
Huh?
attendants. That happened to him. He's an angel.
Damn right.
That reminds me. Nagita asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
It had something to do with the error space 180 degrees. I wonder what that means.
Hey,
Nagita asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. Clocks?
I...
Did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times.
Jeez.
But why didn't ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. But yeah, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob now. There are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Let's head over. You're right. What Nagita said about the door opening? What is it planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come up easily. Does Nagita have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. I was born in a Strawberry Tower! go! We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here.
Hey, hey.
Kazuichi, how did the repairs go? Yeah, well, too bad since I got the parts, so I was able to get to them right away.
You?
Well, I never said I've been using Kumaru's parts without my permission.
Hey, hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if we press the button to Strawberry House's door?
Even so.
There's no way at all. I've got it as a shade.
Hey.
The door to Strawberry Home is behind the Kumaru's body. And the Kumaru's body was locked up by the chain, remember? Didn't do anything about that necessarily. If the button is fixed on the outside. Well, we'll know who tried out. It's not even war if you try now. No, we've come all this far. We've all come this far. If you say we should try it out, then we should at least give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be great. Whatever! What do you guys in Strawberry Hall? There's no way this door will open. No matter the other side is chained up. Not when the other side is chained up. The feeling of resonation, I press the button. What? Huh?
Hey, hey.
Why did it open?
Impossible.
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a second. That's not the only thing that's strange. That's right. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So.
Me, huh?
Hey, hey!
Hey! Doesn't this all look the same when we're in Great Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Great Tower, Nick Mars' body was in front of the far back of the door. Which means his body should be in front of the door of the Strawberry Hall. So if we from Strawberry Hall, the body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is the Kumaru's body in front of the door to Great Hall?
Hey, hey.
Just that. The part that's really amazing. When I disassemble the body, it all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moves. Even the tip of the pillars and the spilled organ. They've all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Great Hall. Whoa! Everything that was at the crime scene inside Great Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor is actually rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like it's even a greater movement. There's an even greater movement. And mystery is so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. Whoa! We might even have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Strange feeling in tower! Chain, I keep an update.
I see.
Chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. That, just like I thought, was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought, then you already knew about this mystery. That happened on the line, on the loose that you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
The door to far backward with the picture of the green one. Maybe there's a clue hidden on it. There's a clue on that door? Oh! It's the one with the picture of grapes in it. this leads initially to Great Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone! It's like the screw came out of the screen that screw. It's like the screws came out with it. Now you know?
Now then.
It's the same as that doorknob on the floor.
See?
See, these screws came out with it, right? The doorknob next to the Kumaru's body came out of the door into Great Hall.
Well,
That's what it looks like. And he said clue, we're talking about this, but what is the clue to? Doorknob update.
what?
Did you get it more than you? Don't worry, just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved, and then everything will link together to reach it, just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nadia probably won't give me an answer. It would just be a waste of time to ask. The final Denru! The final Denru!
It appears that it's time for the class trial.
Oh boy.
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
Oh my god.
Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch.
Stop the pesca, mano, kuma.
Though I really don't feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial.
Dégage les éclairs!
Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial. Oh boy! Azelfi.
Hey, hey!
How are we supposed to get to the child ground?
Damn it!
Alright, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey, hey!
No, well, you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey, hey!
What do you mean, here's... Suddenly, as if it's cutting off Chiaki, the surroundings started to shake around. Then suddenly appeared before us. Monokuma Rock! Is it allowed to go inside from here?
All right!
I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Kumaru. I'll make sure I avenge you.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Obviously, crap.
It appears you cannot
I
escape.
detect a sense of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside.
It's
How
nearly
interesting. If you
showtime!
can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Now then, we should get going as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Ah,
It's annoying, but if Sonia's going, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
damn it!
Yeah, so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into the wrong. Until I was the only one left. And when I was about to step forward, the same step ladders. Huh? I understand standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than his usual movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still.
Well,
You and I are just step ladders for everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
man.
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
Damn it.
Listen, there is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't! What kind of hope obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that
After
right?
all, that's why it needs to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
Oh, well, that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey,
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the real, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. I can comment on a book that I've never read before.
no good at all.
I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. But I know you don't matter at all. So why do I care about it? You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar. But maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already! I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go! Everyone's waiting!
Man,
Everyone? Huh? So still believe that you're just like everyone else? The self-proclaimed are full of themselves. Nagina's chill laugh continued as it disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Oh boy, calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. Oh shit, here we go again! The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
hey,
We're in normal elevator shakes the sky. Reminds me how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
well, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably true. The elevator continued to shake. Descended deeper and deeper. Suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened. Oh! I understand you desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar child crown. But your ex are stick to this guy's twisted things. So let's just get on with it already. So sad, it just hurts. First thing I want to do this is so sad.
Hey, come
don't
on
Don't
now.
go talking about permission after I send my catchphrase.
No,
I don't know, roll dice and waste
angry.
the results. I'll give you a next. Oh my god, look at that. Extreme punishment.
Now then.
Let's get on with it once again. Let's get move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again. And now it's happening for the fourth time. The curtain of the fourth class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager, was more passionate, more daring, and more honest than everyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Wow, kieman met papa gaat! Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. excuse. I won't let this be excuse. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekumaru, who betrayed your friends, I will never, ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial glowing with hope and despair has begun. Save progress. Skilling. And also don't you bob shift. זה יש לי. פיין סור. וזה היחיד שנותר לי, נכון? אני יכול לעשות או אפשיפט או דאונשיפט. כן, זה מוחק את זה. מוריד איימינג ספיד. מעלה איימינג ספיד. אני אתעלם מדאונשיפט ואפשיפט לבינתיים. נראה לי נעשה דאונשיפט כי הגמנס גמבט הוא מציג. אז מה ניתן להנדבוק? התשוב לרשיהם! מה נקום בפעל 4? Wyatt, good night button, oil on the floor, tip of a pillow, new looking hammer. Chain, Akana's account, pillar fragments, Fikuhiko's account, wall clock, contact elevator, strawberry hole button, Nakino's sudden appearance, Kazuichi's account, clock alarm, clock's alarm timer, radio clock with broken doorknob with strange feeling in the tower. אז דבר ראשון, סייב בפריפרט, בפריפרט. Difficulty nishal time. Finish preparations! Go! Flash trial, stop!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Yay!
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Oh my god.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
Oh my
I'm
god.
here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Oh my god.
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Well, no shit, Sonia!
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
טוב.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
קזואיצ'י, אל תחשוב על זה! אני הייתי משותק, וסוניה הייתה מתה מרעב, וצ'יאקי הוא פשוט צ'יאקי.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Oh my god!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Oh my god.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
Oh my god, תפסיק עם הבדיחות האלה.
Looks like those. I could probably do the splits real easy.
Oh my god.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
Uh-huh.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
אז אוקיי, זה 3, אז לא תאורטית לא אמור להיות בעיה עם הרוצחים וכאלה. כמו צ'פטר 2, אני תמיד מברר מי משהו כמו צ'פטר 2 במשחק הזה, או צ'פטר 1 בצ'יגר הפי לא צ'פטר 1, צ'פטר 3 בצ'יגר הפי האבק.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
Okay, Akane.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
Whoa.
What do you mean, definitely?
זה כבר קפיצה רצינית.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Oh boy.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here.
Okay.
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel.
בדיוק!
We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
בדיוק.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Go. Oh my god.
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Nagito!
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon was just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only man in the crime scene that looked like the weapon was probably Zapatiche! זה הדבר היחיד שיכול לחשב את murder weapon. Why the fuck is the new looking hammer shame the one? הבעיה זה new looking hammer, או בעיה...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
Oh my god.
No, the hammer!
Wait go.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
לא נכון!
No, that's wrong.
זה בגלל שזה חדש! Oh my god!
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Oh boy!
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
בגלל שהוא חדש!
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right?
Uh-huh.
If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
Yup.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
איך אפשר?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Oh boy.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Oh.
Baby gangster? Me?
Oh my god, see who you go. Oh boy!
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Wow.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
כזו שאל תעשה עכשיו בדיחות.
It seems that was a waste of time.
טוב, לפחות בחרת את הפטיש בתור murder weapon, אבל אם ככה, איך נקומרו מת?
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
בדיוק.
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle?
מה עכשיו?
If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
הגיוני, אבל הדבר היחיד שיש לו את השמן זה לא הגיוני. Yeah, I'm sure weapon has oil on it, but it's something. But the crime scene that had oil on it, זה היה הבroken pillar.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
אבל הדבר כאן די ברור, זה שזה בלתי אפשרי להרים את זה.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar.
Oh my god.
Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Exactly! בדיוק!
Why?
Oh my god.
We tried to move it, right?
בדיוק. אני לא אגיד את זה.
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy.
כן, אז מי יכול להרים את זה?
But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you
Oh my
talking
God.
about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
אבל למה שהוא יהרוג את עצמו? כאילו, נכון, זה נראה כמו התאבדות, וג'יגה גם היה התאבדות, אבל אני מרגיש שזה כאילו סתם בשביל לזרוק את הכיוון שלו למשהו אחר.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Exactly! זה לא הגיוני.
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
בדיוק!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
בגלל שהוא זה אחד שמת!
Well, I guess you're right.
Oh my god!
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. The word suicide. By the way, the fourth member of the killing school life was apparently ruled as suicide. Huh? No, that's your matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
Exactly.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
What? Ma?
Huh? For reals?
Oh my god.
Yes, for reals.
I
Sonia.
see. So my gut was right after all.
Oh my god.
All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Okay? אז מה ההצעה של סוניה? Why a good time although to cover pillar chain the pillar function? אני אשמע את הפילר לפילר פייגנס מקחרו.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Okay, אז זה חייב להיות הפרגמנטס. וכי אומר נקומרו בא tipping over the pillar? Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
בלתי אפשרי! בגלל שיש פרגמנטס מתחת לנקומרו.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
אבל יש רק מתחת.
Huh? Fragments?
Oh boy.
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
בדיוק.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
Oh boy.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
תודה רבה. Let's move on.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
כן, אין שום דבר הגיוני.
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
Oh my god.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Oh my god.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
נגיטו! תנסה כבר להסביר דברים! Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
זה בגלל שאני מאמין שנגיטו הוא היחיד שעבר את הפיינל דדרו! כאילו seriously!
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
בדיוק!
You guys, the same as usual.
נגיטו!
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
מה אתה רוצה להגיד?
What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you?
בדיוק!
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
גם זה. חשבתי שהוא כבר משוגע תמיד. ומדבר כמו משוגע.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough.
Okay.
But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Oh!
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Ryuk!
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Oh boy.
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
Huh?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Oh my god.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
Oh my god, Gundam.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Ah, comme ça.
I see.
Oh my god, Gundam.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Oh boy.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Oh.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
Oh shit, here we go again.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Oh my god, Nagito dimes eh.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Oh my god!
Except for Hajime?
סליחה. אני כבר חוזר, אני הולך להשתיק פה. אני כבר חוזר. אני בכלל מופתע שאיכשהו לא שמתי לב שהטלפון שלי עבד ואצלי, בוא נמשיך.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
הגיוני.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice
Oh my god,
is just so
Kazuchi.
soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Oh boy. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I end up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Hakampas! Because Luigi's account, נכון? Why? But then I took them up for Luigi's account while booking. Strange feeling in the tower? Stop! מה זה strange feeling about the tower? That's where you end up on Go Power Strawberry Hall, the place where Nakamura's body picks up a pillar. The old thing, even if this is a move on to the future, it's exactly the same. And there! Oh.
Are actually the exact same place.
Okay.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Oh my god.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
מה זה לפי Luigi's account? This whole time I've been thinking the two towers are the same building, but if that were the only mystery, there's no way Nagito would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place.
I mean, the walls are different and the designs on the floor.
We've already settled.
That
Give it
tip of
10
a
years
pillar?
before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
לא!
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
לא! אבא שלי דואג ניחושים עכשיו.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
I don't
are the
know!
exact same place.
I don't know! לא? אז רגע, מה? Oh my god. זה לא בגלל...
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
Oh!
are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
There's pillar.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
Designs
We've
on the
already
floor.
settled this problem.
Designs on the floor. Exact same place. וה... צורה. הדיזיין. בוקן דונוב.
Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
בוקן דונוב. אולי זה יעזור לי.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Walls different colors.
And the designs on the floor are also different.
Damn it!
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss
רגע,
Sonia.
זה לא אותו הדבר. על הפלור זה לא אותו הדבר, נכון?
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same. I mean, the walls are different colors.
אני רק מפענח עכשיו עם זה.
In truth, are actually the exact same place.
בום.
So that's the secret of.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
No!
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
שאני צריך גם את כל הדברים שלי פה. זה לא קשור, זה לא קשור. יש לי גישה לסטורי הולס בטן.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
בואי, במה אני
We've already
בוחר?
settled this problem. Give it 10 years
זה לא
before you
קשור.
argue with Miss Sonia.
לא, אני פותח את זה. אני פותח מפה, צד שני בשביל שלא יהיה בעיה. אני פותח את זה, לא פותח. אני פותח את זה.
In truth, Strawberry Tower are actually the exact same place.
Seriously?
No, that's wrong.
זה מה שהיא צריך לעשות? Oh my god.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Oh my god. למה זה strange feeling in the fun house? זה ההבדל בין שני אלה.
What? Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Oh my god.
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
Ah!
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Oh!
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
Oh my god, זה עוד פעם.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
And so then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Oh my god.
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
Oh my god, Nagito!
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
But you...
Bow down.
Sonia! Seriously! Open!
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Okay.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
Huh?
While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
Oh my god.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it.
Oh my god.
Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Oh, אני צריך להתמודד עם הרביעי שלם. נפתח ידיים! נקלק של הכל. Why on the floor think of a new looking hammer, chain, pale fragment, broken door? On the
There
floor.
are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Yes! Advance!
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
Go!
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly
Oh my god,
strong,
no.
wielding the power of the futuristic rock, the pillar, the body, everything at the crane.
No!
Allow me to cut through those words.
Boom!
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Let's go!
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too.
הכל הסתובב!
Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Oh boy.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
With you. Let's go!
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Kazuichi, תפסיק עם זה כבר.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
הם אותו מקום!
We can't be certain of that either.
Oh boy.
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
ועוד יש הוכחה בתור נקומרו.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
Huh. Oh my god.
No idea, huh?
You. This mystery ties up with the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. And the only thing we can do now is rely on the person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito.
Oh my god. Here we go again.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Okay.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
Oh my god, Nagito.
It's also important for me because it will help me determines something.
Huh? Determined? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Huh? At the beginning of the room. Perform the appropriate action to let the secret. Could you be talking about the life-threatening game?
You're talking about the final dead room, right?
Uh-huh.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited. All by itself.
A jalón!
From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Okay.
Strange scenery?
Oh boy.
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
Huh.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved the small digital camera from his inner pocket. Oh!
See? This is it.
As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me
Whoa!
explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird?
Huh? Yeah, זה לא מתאים לעבירה של הפאנהאוס.
If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Uh-huh. Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture?
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Oh my god. חסר שזה Hangman's Gambit. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Spot selection. That. That right? Doesn't even tell anything.
Crap!
Good look. Hey, team?
Here!
Hey, team!
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right?
Uh-huh.
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
אבל זה גבוה יותר! הבנתי, זה הגובה של העצים!
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Uh-huh.
I see. And is that it?
Like I said, there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in this picture? Where? I know something dark. השמיים?
Here!
Oh!
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
Ah.
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Uh-huh.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Huh.
That's right. Good call.
Oh my god, Nagito.
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not. Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
לא, כי המקום באמת קיים.
From this point on, do your own thinking. now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
Oh my god, Nagito.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Oh my god, love the show.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Huh? The other clue? Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hachi. Naito, what are you doing here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Teleported. Oh!
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
Oh.
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
Huh.
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Huh?
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
Uh-huh.
What does it mean?
What's that thing just now and just another hint to figure out the mystery behind the farmhouse's structure? There is another up here on the first floor. You think that's what I took? I might be able to find the answer if I just picked one. Alright, let's do this! Aim it. Logic dive! Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Acceleration, baby! Woo! Oh my god! Shut up! Do the Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? They exist. Yes. Oh my god! Oh boy. Trust me out. Strawberry House and Grape House, the same building or two different buildings? Same building. Yes. Oh boy. Oh my god. No. Baba. Shut up. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned to each other? Horizontally and vertically. Horizontal זה שמאל ימין, vertically זה למעלה למטה. אז למעלה למטה. Vertical. Yes! Let's go!
It's all coming together.
Let's do this! Can you have a look at the damage?
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Oh boy!
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
Oh boy.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all.
Oh boy.
So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
חשבתי מה זה? זה סטרוברי הול וזה סטרוברי טאוור. ופה מול גרייפ הול וגרייפ טאוור. זה בשמיים זה עמד. קודם רק עכשיו הבנתי את זה. Oh my god.
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
בדיוק!
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings.
Uh-huh.
They're actually one 6-story building?
בדיוק.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Uh-huh. Where's Strawberry above Grape House?
I see.
On top top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the fourth floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
זה למה גם המצפן לא השתנה.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
המעלית.
Strawberry House is four-sided, and Grape House is six-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
אני
A
דווקא לא...
quadrilateral and a hexagon. Overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
אני אף פעם דווקא לא חשבתי על זה. אני לא חשבתי על הצורה של המגדלים האלה.
And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Oh boy.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Oh my god.
It's true? The building was really like that?
Oh boy.
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Oh my god.
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
Oh!
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Oh! הבנתי.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
Oh my god, אני יודע.
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Go!
I see. Do whatever you like.
תתחיל, קזויצ'י.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
תתחיל לדבר. Let's go find out why I'm gonna change broke doorknob strange spinning in the tower. זה בכלל לא מה שחשבתי! אני אנחש broken doorknob?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Oh my god.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed? Does that mean the killer preferred it in advance? Is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
עשית בפרק, לא?
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
הדאמי זה 100% מאמין שזה לא נכון. Broken doorknob.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Broken doorknob,
No
dummy.
fair! You totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Nope!
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers
Why?
was actually a dummy.
Nope.
Damn it!
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Ako na ba?
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Nope. אני בכלל עושה את זה נכון.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
לא. לא. אני לא רוצה לבזבז HP יותר מדי, אני בודק בו לעשות אותו. קדמתי די הרבה מאשר מקודם. אז אני אבדוק בעצם בסרטון, כי אני לא רוצה לבזבז הרבה זמן פה. בבקשה פרסומות, אל תציקו לי. אני שונא את הפרסומות האלה. זה היה Stranger Feeling in the Tower. עוד פעם!
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up,
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No, that's wrong.
זה אשכרה היה הדבר הזה עוד פעם.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Oh!
Me?
Oh!
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that, the part I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
Oh my god.
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Oh my god.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Huh.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
הבדיחה זה, לא הבדיחה. אם בעצם כן אחד מהם הוא דמי, אז זה קזואיצ'י. אם זה לא דמי, אז זה מוחק את קזואיצ'י כנראה.
You are joking, right?
Oh my god.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Oh boy.
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
What else?
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
LOL.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
Oh
You
my
can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Oh my god. A device like that? A device that can transport things to different floors in the same building. I feel like I've seen it before. Alright, let's do this. Eggman's Gambit. אוקיי, אני יודע מה זה. יפ! ואני יודע איך לרשום את זה, זה לא אמסית פה. מה זה נקרא? הצטרכתי. לא. Zakal! Elevator! Zavahir!
You must be talking about an elevator.
Yup!
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Oh boy.
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
Ang malit sila is Strawberry Tower naman Grape Tower.
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
Yup!
Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator.
זה למה גם אי אפשר להיכנס בדלת השנייה מתי שמישהו נמצא בפנים. כי אז אחרי זה אפשר להרגיש את המעלית.
So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
Yep.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
Oh boy.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive just like an elevator.
Yep.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator,
Oz.
then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
בשביל שיהיה בלבול בנוגע לצורה של המעלית.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Oh my god.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Uh-huh.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Yep.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
Yep.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yes.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
Huh?
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Oh.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Huh. The things that changed when we move between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them. Not even the fact they all moved with the elevator. One thing all these have in common. They were all heavy! Oh! They were all on the floor!
See! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Oh my god.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Oh my god. There's something unique about the elevator? There is no ceiling? No. Only the floor moves?
I see!
Yeah? Okay, whoa.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
Huh.
That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Huh.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
What else?
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
What else?
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
שנבלבל אותנו בצורה של הדבר הזה.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
בדיוק.
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
Yup.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Yup.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Oh my god.
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Oh my god.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Oh my god.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
Mediocre.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
Huh.
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Oh. Like you said, I could probably use these spots to repair that button, but... Seriously, hold on! Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Wow.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building.
Oh boy.
In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth.
Oh my god. Tellement.
The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
What a thing.
The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Uh-huh. Kanire.
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
כן, אני מאמין. כי ככה כנראה הרוצח הרג את נקומרו.
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Oh my god.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
מה עכשיו?
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Uh-huh.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
Huh.
But does this reflect reality?
Huh.
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
But השני זה לשמאל.
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
Huh.
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
Huh.
What does this mean?
Oh my god. Oh wait, what does this mean? Oh, the two houses are connected vertically, but the positions of the towers should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator and Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing towards the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on the left. How can you break through this contradiction? Oh! חשבתי על זה דווקא. כאן זה כמה פיורי, כזה כמה קונטקט elevator, להגיד על סדד אפירנס. וכזה כשזה כמה broken door knob, stage connected tower. עוד פעם! אוקיי. נעשה הפעם. Go.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
So Danganronpa have magic arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
If the two houses are...
Yeah, so just like it's called accounting for them. Account is account. But on the account, I heard this rumbling sound around 5 for you. Yeah. You Yiko's account. But if you consider tomorrow walking towards the first floor strawberry house at 5 a.m. Not even a sudden appearance. Not even supposed to be at strawberry house, but he appeared at Great House via some unknown method. This contact elevator should have been broken. As not even a sudden appearance?
The elevator should move.
Look, let's give it a Kazuichi account. Give it a Kazuichi account. With the compass needle 480 degrees. Oh! As a Kazuichi account!
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
If the two houses are connected...
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
Boom!
No, that's wrong.
Let's go! ידעתי שזה היה נכון.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically.
Oh boy.
Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Oh boy.
Huh? Me?
עוד פעם הוא נדבק פה.
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
הוא התהפך.
Rotated 180 degrees?
אותו דבר עוד פעם.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Oh boy.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
Huh. What else?
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
בכלל קיימים מעליות כאלה, אני עכשיו מעניין אותי לדעת על זה.
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
Oh my god!
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
באנו לאמיוזמנט פארק, יהויקו.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
Yep.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
Oh my god.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
כן, כל הזמן הזה דיברנו על הצורה של הבניין, לא דיברנו בכלל על נקומארו.
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Oh!
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
Oh my god.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
כן, נגיטוב.
As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon is? זה hexagon, זה square, כנראה. אני לא יודע איך אומרים מחומש, אז אני חושב שזה 8. כן, זה 8, let's go.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Uh-huh.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
נו, אני לא יודע איך אומרים מצולעים באנגלית. סתם את הפה שלך נגיד טוב.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
The place benefiting the name Octagon. It's probably... פה, נכון?
Crap!
אז פה.
Crap!
זה?
Crap!
לא. אני לא יכול עם זה, אני לא יכול עם זה, אני נמצא בלואו HP, אני נמצא בלואו HP פה. אני בודק בסרטון פה. רגע, בבקשה. למה בדיוק איפה שלחצתי? זה אומר פה.
Here!
Excuse me?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Oh! וואו! ואיפה הייתי יכול לדעת ששם זה ה-Final Dead Room?
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the four-sided strawberry house is on top of the six-sided grape house?
Oh my god.
If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Oh! רגע, זה בדיוק איפה שרציתי ללחוץ! Oh my god.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room.
My god.
In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
חייב להיות.
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Huh.
Learned? The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse.
Oh boy.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Oh boy, here we go again. Shine said it for myself.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
הרוצח כנראה השתמש בבניין הזה בגלל שהבניין היה לא אפשרי לרצח. נגיתו?
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to burn Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Suspend!
Hiya!
Why, hello there! I found you! I found a bad word to call mommy. Oh, no, I want you to use like this. Let me say it right away. Why do you stay inside there? There's no way I'll get hurt by me, Ward. Mommy, the serious saltified. So fully. Stop. That's too much of a straightforward than I expected. Softly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. That's not good. Perfect. Just stream attack. Incorporating all 3 of these words. B. Ah! Stiffly. What? There's a fan in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Mon ami is a serious stoufatly.
זה סטופת לי. Save progress. Reopen!
Hello. I hope your day is well.
תודה, ממי.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
lol, let's go.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy.
Oh my god.
Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
אין לי בטריות במחשב, אין דבר כזה בכלל.
And just like I
What if I'm
say
also
each
today?
time, don't forget to save frequently.
אני זוכר את הסייף frequently אחרי me. Oh boy, here we go again.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Oh boy.
Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Oh my god.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
אומרת הגברת שמתעלמת מכל דבר?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
Oh my god.
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you
Oh
know.
my god.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
Oh my god.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Huh?
Retract?
אוקיי, ברצינות, מה לעזאזל קרה לנאגיטו?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
בדיוק.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Oh my god.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
רעיון טוב, let's go.
Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything,
Oh my
you
god,
know.
Akane.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Again! Nagito. As usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I'm not out if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
Huh.
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
אוקיי, זה גם לא הוזכר. נראה לי במונח מובן, נכון? Shall be considered and cause of death ידוע. Nekomaru's cause of death. He was horribly damaged as he was beaten senselessly with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, he wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death? What was the cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Falling!
I see!
חייב להיות, דיברתי על זה
That's
קודם.
it? I think he might have died from falling.
Oh boy.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
הגיוני.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
Oh my god.
That I don't know yet.
Let's go. בואו פשוט נמשיך הלאה.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
לא.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the first floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
אוקיי, סתום את הפה שלך גם.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Okay. If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shot Nekomaru from? I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident. I need to solve that mystery next. Good night, bye. I can't attack you. Eat dog, contact area, clock alarm timer, broken door. Broken door now? What?
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this?
Ma.
After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
I need to make it clear so that I understand that Nekomaru fell to his death. Looks like it's all to me.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about after locking Mekamaru inside the they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on the first floor,
Strange feeling. Good night,
you
button.
can't go through the door on the
Good
fourth
night,
floor.
button.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Boom!
No, that's wrong.
A good night sleep button.
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
אבל נקומרו יכול להיות משותק.
If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Yeah?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
יכול להיות.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
Oh!
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Oh my god. Oh, why took a job inside the elevator but Nekomaru is still in it? Chucky seems to have an idea, but what could that be? Make your argument. Why could I have all the new looking hammer chain? The broken doorknob. אני חושב שזה אחד משניהם, נראה לי broken doorknob. Go.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Oh,
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Look.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
Look.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yeah. No. No, רגע, לא. זה
If you
הדורנוב.
arrange it a certain way,
על הצ'יין?
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
No. What?
If you arrange it a certain way,
I know
You can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
יש!
I agree with that.
צדקתי! ידעתי שצריך להזכיר מישהו, let's go!
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it?
רגע, מה?
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Oh!
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
Yup!
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Yup!
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
Oh boy.
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor.
Oh boy.
With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower
Oh boy.
and suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
Oh my god.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Yup.
Too easy.
כסויתי! מה עכשיו?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that. Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
Oh!
Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Ah, what else? Revolver showdown. Why did I bet on you looking hammer to the favorites? Allah, clock sell out time and radio clock.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
השעון! חייב להיות, נכון?
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
בדיוק, השעון!
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
לא! חשבתי שבאסה.
What? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Yeah!
Cut through those words.
Oh my god!
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
Oh boy.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
בעזרת השעון!
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
Yup.
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
Oh boy.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Uh-huh.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
ואז אחרי זה הוא נפל בעזרת הפילר, ואז הפילר נשבר גם.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
Yep.
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
Yep.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
Okay, wow.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Whoa.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
חייב להיות.
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that ever even happened was because... That case, I shall use my full power! Whoa! With the fierce war, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1 million horsepower! Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break up the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's not what it was, Then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find. Whoa!
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Oh my god, this is a Chachamze.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said.
Oh my god.
I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Kazuichi.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Oh boy.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Oh my god.
This guy, he gets off on this.
Yeah, with you.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down.
Yup.
That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yup. It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight to the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell on the floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him was... he collided with the pillar!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Yup.
Finally, the pillar!
Oh boy.
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
Yup.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Oh my god.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
כן, עכשיו אין אף אחד.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Huh?
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
Huh.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Nah, that's impossible.
Huh?
Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Oh! כן, בעיית השעונים.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
Huh.
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Taichi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
Huh.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
זה הבא עם השעונים, זה הבא עם המציאה של הגופה לבין זה. לבין השעון של נקומרו.
How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
Huh.
That's what I want to know.
Not a mystery I don't understand. Since it's just one after another. But I can choke up at a time like this. Still more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Probably like much ASAP. Good about if you can count 12 clock, elevator, alarm timer, radio clock, and walking doorknob. Radio clock! But look at that.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Okay.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No!
That's gotta be it!
No!
We headed for Grape before 7 a.m.
But the alarm inside was set for 7. Nekomaru died.
His time of death and one of those must...
The killer probably did. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No! Yes!
No, that's wrong.
Oh my god, let's think about the goddamn shit.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
הסיבה שאני עושה את זה ככה זה בגלל שאני רוצה להשיג את בלי concentration בכלל. זה למה אני עושה את זה ככה.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Yup.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
Huh.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Huh.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
Oh boy.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Oh my god, calm down.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a
Oh
misunderstanding.
my god, גנדה מאוד בסוניה. סופית, גנדה מאוד בסוניה. סופית, oh my god.
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Oh boy. The timeline of the contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the flaw. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we overlooked something. Maybe we were misunderstanding something. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Logic dive! אוקיי, יופי, לא הגמנט גמביט, חשבתי שזה יהיה הגמנט גמביט. 3, 2, 1, go! 3 שאלות. אוקיי, תפוק משחק. פה, כמו זה, תפוס. אני שומר על מיעוט פה. צריכים לזכור שאפשר לפעול במשחק הזה. שאלה ראשונה, what had you and the others misunderstand? Where it happened at the time of the building, who the killer was? The time in the building. נכון? Yup. Let's go. Oh. Woohoo! Yes! Woo! Yes, let's go. שאלה שנייה. Which clock was stamped with? Tomorrow's radio clock, both building clock. Building clock. הבילדינג קלוקס, כי השעון של נקומרו לא יכול להשתנות. אז זה מבטל את שניהם ואת נקומרו, זאת אומרת שזה של הבנים של המגדלים. Let's go. עוד שאלה אחת. Oh my god! שלוש. Which house had the wrong time? Strawberry grape both. פיואיקו אמר ששניהם הם אותם שעונים, אז both. ששלא יהיה לנו קונטרדיקשן עם השעונים בלי נקומרו. Both!
It's all coming together.
Let's go!
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yep.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Oh boy.
What? All the clocks?
Oh my god.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
Yep.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Oh my god.
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
Huh. She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much time was off after the killer messed up with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. Yalla speedrun! Occurs to come, you could come contact elevators, navigators of interference. Clock alarm timer, broken doorknob, the same thing with clock tower. פיואיקו זה קלטו אחד עם השעונים, נכון?
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Yep.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
פיואיקו.
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
רגע, מה הייתה כאן אקאונט? החדר 7.5, אוקיי. אז כאן לא פיוריקו.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Yup.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Boom!
I agree with that.
Let's go! Akane's account.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Huh.
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Oh boy.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
Oh boy.
We heard that noise too.
Oh my god.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge.
Oh boy.
What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Oh!
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
Huh.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
Huh.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Boom! אז 5.5 ו7.5.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Boom.
Excellent work, Akane.
Oh boy. If that rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m., it's like the answer of how much time was off, literally right in front of us. 2 hours!
See!
Heftesh Shatai!
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
Yup!
2 hours? That much?
Oh boy.
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
Yup.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
Huh.
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Huh. Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Huh. Ma.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. If we're trying to lure out only Nekomaru, then that's the specific thing is the clock's alarm. Law. Monokuma Taichi.
I see!
Oh!
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Oh boy.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Huh.
But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
Oh
His
boy.
radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m.
Uh-huh.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh boy.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
וזה למה כולם איחרו.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Oh boy.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Oh boy. Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone want to teach Monokuma Tai Chi, but it does not like this after all, so I guess it can be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right?
Yup.
We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it?
Oh boy.
What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Oh boy, Monokuma.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Oh my god.
Wrong! Too bad!
Monokuma!
Liar? I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
Oh my god.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Oh boy.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru,
צריכים לדעת מי.
the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh?
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
Oh boy.
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is.
Oh.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Oh my god.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now.
Oh boy.
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge.
Huh.
We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Nagito!
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who isn't? Who's the bastard?
Oh my god. It's whoever that doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? Nagito!
You're the only one!
Yes!
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
Oh boy, here we go again.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
Oh boy.
It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
Oh boy.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
Oh, if that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
Oh boy. Nagito, the game show.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Oh my god.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
Huh?
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Mom the bell.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me.
Oh.
It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Oh.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Oh! Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but
Huh.
it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
רגע. לא אמרו שיש איזה שהם חדרים שהם בלי אור? לא בלי אור, סליחה, שכאילו הם סאונד פרוף? משהו כזה? אני לא יודע, אני לא כזה זוכר, אבל זה הניחוש שלי. אם אמרו את זה אז אני נזכר בזה, אם לא אמרו את זה אז אני מנחש שזה מה שקרה, הם היו בחדרים האלה.
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
אני די בטוח שהם בעצם היו בחדרים האלה שחושפים כל צליל. קוראים, כמו נקום בקרא זה דילקס רום. The only people who didn't hear the rumblings were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. Is what these three have in common? Could be this also be a secret of perhaps the killer? Hangman's Gambit. Okay, that's a new dumbass. Hey! Deluxe. למה זה בעיה? הדלקס רומס! אז כן, זה כן היה, זה כבר מוזכר. חשבתי שלא, אני דווקא לא ידעתי אם זה היה מוזכר או לא.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki, the three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
כן, הזכיר את הדלקס רומס.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Soundproof! Gas rooms are divided by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. אז כן, זה soundproof, זה ידעתי. Standard room may have some insulation, but it's still decent. The primary room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
Oh boy.
You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve course student talent?
Oh my god, נגידו, דבר ראשון, סתום את הפה, דבר שני, אני הייתי די בטוח שמישהו הזכיר את זה, וזה היה מונקומה, תודה לאל שנזכר לי בדבר הזה.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Oh boy.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer. Decisive factor?
Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Kumaru. There you go. لا لا خيط البقاء. مين يعمل الديلكس روم؟ اوكي אז רגע, נגית לא שמע. שיאקי הייתה, סוניה הייתה. שניהם היו בדילקס רום. קזואיצ'י יצא מהחדר. שמעתי את זה עם הקאנה בחדרים. יואיקה היה עם השעון. גנדה?
You're the only one!
Oh my god!
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
Oh boy.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
כן, הוא היה שמה.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Oh! אז הוא כן היה בדילקס רום!
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
אז כן, הוא היה בדילקס רום. אומייגאד, איזה ניחוש.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
Oh boy.
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Oh boy!
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
Oh boy, סיימנו את העניין. Game over, Gundam Tanaka.
There was only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time.
שזה אומר שהוא היה רוצח.
That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Yep.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
לא, הוא הרוצח.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Huh.
Me?
Oh!
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
נראה לי כן. נכון?
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right?
Uh-huh.
If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Huh.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
Oh boy.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Oh boy!
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Oh boy.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because Fuyuhiko.
Because I was in the lounge.
Oh boy!
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Whoa. Hey, what are you doing? This ruckus is louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld, bellowing for a sacrifice. I'll go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
Oh boy.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
Oh boy.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
LOL.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Oh my god, גם סוניה מאוד בגנדם, oh my god. כנראה, אני לא יודע. ככה זה נראה.
Answer me this. Including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears.
5 אוקיי? יפה, אתה יודע מתמטיקה.
That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
Oh boy.
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard
How
the alarm.
convenient! How convenient!
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
How convenient!
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
How convenient!
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
Oh boy.
I see. You're still holding out.
Huh?
Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
Oh boy.
So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Uh-huh.
Hold on a sec.
מה עכשיו?
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Huh?
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce.
Huh?
Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Oh my god.
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Oh my god, Nagito!
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Yup.
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Yup. Hayami.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
You said opening act again!
Oh my god.
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
Kenki Enlo!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Yup.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption.
Machshav.
In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Lava.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct?
As.
Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Bezana final bedroom.
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
The Bezana final bedroom.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
No.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
Who can I have so?
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing.
Oh my god.
Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Oh my god.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Oh my god, god.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
But do how much is the contradiction? That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when the contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can be overcome. Bonus damage equal. Trabalha figure com a wall clock. Contact elevator, radio clock, broken doorknob. Wall clock?
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
No!
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Secret passageway, Al Gundam.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
No!
No, that's wrong!
זה אני יודע לבטוח שזה לא נכון. בגלל נגיטו בפאנל דדרום.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Yup.
Such a method does not exist.
קיים.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
נגיטו?
You're the only one!
קבל את זה!
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
הפאנל דדרום.
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Yep. Nagito, why are you here? Because I shall know.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show off.
Nagito, מה יש לך?
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down, surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Oh.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Yep.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
Yep.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
גנדאם! ברצינות! מתי תלמד כל ליפול?
What if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
Oh my god.
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion.
אני די בטוח שמונוקומה אמר לכולם בנוגע לפיינל דד רום.
If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Did you say?
Oh boy.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
מה שאתה אומר, גנדאם? Well, showdown. Why I'm gonna buy and took the pillar fragments uncle up broken a doorknob. Why did you call? Why?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
Oh!
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
His argument is exhausting. Just listening to it makes me tired. I need to be skillful. I need to skillfully cut against his words since it doesn't outpace me.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Let's go! Yes!
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Yep.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon?
Yep.
Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
This probably means try providing evidence that the killer went to the Octagon, right? That's the case, I should have it too. The key which dwells in the light will break for the cause.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light! Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
No!
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Nope.
Know the limits of your own reasoning! You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Oh my god! That contradiction I should
Know
change
the
for.
limits of your own reasoning!
A good night button.
You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
No! Oh my god.
Know the limits of your own reasoning!
Why?
You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom.
לא ניסיתי את הווייר! Oh my god! אני מרגיש כמו אידיוט.
the wire used to string up Nekomaru's body,
Oh boy.
the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse.
Oh,
Where did the killer obtain them?
bij het octagon.
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Oh boy.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
Boy, game over, Gundam.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Yup,
It seems this is the end.
yup.
Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Oh my god. De naak te meisje gaan.
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Huh?
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken by
Oh,
that.
dat gaan we zo wat.
Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
Oh boy.
They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
Oh.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
No!
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower.
Even
There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru.
Oh!
So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Oh!
Hold on! What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
Oh boy!
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me!
Oh my god.
Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Oh my god, Gundam.
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at
Oh
all!
boy.
Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Oh my god.
It appears I cannot finish just yet.
Huh?
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet.
Lama!
I cannot finish!
מה אתה מדבר?
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions.
שנייה, אני כבר חוזר, אני צריך ללכת לשנייה כבר חוזר. אוקיי, חזרתי, בוא נמשיך.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Oh boy.
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
Huh.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
אז איך בדיוק הוא בכלל הגיע לסליפ מוד?
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought, truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion.
Okay.
If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
Oh boy.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Oh.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied.
Oh boy, הנה זה מתחיל עוד פעם.
Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Okay. I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Oh! But it took action! Bli dialog, okay.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
Tamo Gundam!
Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
No!
You weakling! This pressure. Show me the cadaver! Amen!
Amen!
Show me the cadaver!
Well,
It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
the dog father Davis! Sehr schön schmierze! Let's go!
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
Oh boy.
As long as you had the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh boy!
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Oh boy.
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Huh? Emissary Evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Fierce View Supernova Silver Fox Sun D. Ah, it pressed the button? Surely, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Oh my god!
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible
Oh boy!
to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Game over!
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are.
Oh!
I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
Oh boy!
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
Oh boy!
Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
Oh boy!
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
Oh boy! Closing argument! The clock. Who set the lounge alarm clock? Wasn't the lounge since early morning, if you equal for sure. What time did you see Nekomaru? Yup. Nekomaru's weakness is a hamster. Then wire wrapped up Nekomaru's feet. Come over itself. Nope. The killer destroyed what? After leaving. What did the killer destroy what after leaving the tower? Amazon is going again. Yep. What was the fake weapon left at the tower? Of the shoe. Who gathered at the lounge? Of the shoe. Why did Nekomaru fail? Of the shoe. Who heard the rumbling sound? Hajime Bakane. Who said the alarm clock? How long was it for? Okay. Boom! No! Okay, so נכשלתי. וואו. אבל כל דבר שנסתים לי early morning, לא חשוב. זה מופיע פה, זה לא קשור. The water wrapped around Nekomaru's feet? זה קשור. What was the fake weapon left? זה. The cool guy at the lounge. No fear. Why did Nekomaru fall? The doorknob fell off. אז אני פספסתי משהו. The water wrapped around Nekomaru's neck. No fear for the shoe. What was the chain around the doorknob? Nope. Oh! סטוק 3. Look out of the lounge. לא קשור. חמש וחצי, היה ב-2:40. Early in the morning, Eco. סטוק אחרון. The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's neck. Hang the loop around the doorknob. Look out the lounge. Maybe because of the lounge alarm clock.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Go!
Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand.
בואו נתחיל את המסיבה.
They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else.
Oh boy.
That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru.
Oh boy.
According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m. But by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
Yep.
However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
There's the power of hamsters.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile.
Oh my god.
From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob.
Oh boy.
After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire.
Oh boy.
The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful,
Yeah, you can.
and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge.
Oh boy.
As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko.
Oh boy.
Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Gundam Tanaka.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Game over, Gundam! Let's go.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Oh boy.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
Oh boy.
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that!
Oh boy!
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka!
Oh boy.
My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Oh boy. I'm sorry, what were you saying? Okay. Boom.
This result isn't all that exciting.
Huh?
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh boy.
Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
LOL. Voting time. Let's go! Andito nga lang sila to absolute win! And... Alright. Would be bad if I bit my tongue again, so speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse? Was Gundam Tanaka!
Nice!
Yay! I said we were biting my tongue.
Now then,
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on! It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish it until we hear it from Gundam.
jeez.
Well, what he says, it won't change anything. Well, I have no right to stop it either. So do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Talk to the one who has lost. The loser merely leaves. It would be unnecessary for me to say so.
Listen
Well, I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I should correct one thing. Correct?
How
You
pitiful.
gotta say I make Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn
He
it!
lost and died?
This,
If he
too,
was
must
just
be the
trying to
will of
cleanse your
causality.
life, there are many ways he could have done that. He could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine. Then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make
Within the
history.
final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. I devised the killing plan authorizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I successfully lured Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected much from Nekomaru. I seized my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it could have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose to fight that risked life and death.
That is...
Fight? A risk life and death?
Let me
He
tell
was
you
serious
this.
too. Gave it all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would have never known why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
I can see
Nobody
it!
would know that the victim, me, was the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this.
Oh boy.
This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great line.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
LOL.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might.
Oh boy.
I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
Oh boy.
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why can't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell
However,
you
I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. Courageous. That is abnormal. Abandonment, Slipper. A mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us just wait until we starve to death? How'd that happen to us? So, of that to us, then have our friends kill each other. Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my
Locked
tears.
inside that building. Everyone has been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you
Giving
flinch,
up
you
your
will
life
die!
is just an insult to life itself.
Let me
Have
ask.
you fools heard of the term dogs eat dog? Dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly obsessed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their life encouraging cannibalism.
Listen
That is
well.
what it means to live. If you say killing is for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce
Violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that just to justify what you did?
But...
It sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me in our battle. Regardless, as I already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. This is the absolute truth.
Fall,
But
my
even
tears.
So, don't think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here.
Oh,
Believe is why you committed your crime.
you...
Hey, what about the final deadline? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Naruto, I only did one spot. Compared to my belt and Nekomaru, that was a mere child's play.
Well,
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admired your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can believe you asked such a foolish question.
My name
who
is
do you think I
Gundam
am?
Tanaka.
History's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'll sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade
Not in a
like
million,
dust in
not
the
in a
wind.
billion, not in a 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now, let's read of this foolish talk. It's been about the time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay, got it. I'm for the special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait!
This is just too much.
I beg of you!
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Saya.
I beg of you!
How pitiful.
An act of unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not bend the nobles such as yourself. Gundam. It's fine to start the reading for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
כבר חוזר, צ'יק צ'אק. אוקיי, חזרתי, אני מקווה שלא פספסתי כלום.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
האקסקיושן של גנדם טנאקה. בואו נעשה את זה. בוא. Gundam has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Go! Oh, זה רציני. Gundam Tanaka Stampede. Well, no shit, she's a stampede! That's got Edith. Okay. Whoa! My God? Ah, no, okay. Oh, bye! Bye, Gundam! Oh my God. Oh, it's the offensive! Oh my God! Gundam! Oh my God! Oh my God! Gundam! No, no! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his party words still linger deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
We'll spend so much time worrying about each other. And thanks to that, things end up like this. We're all full of shit, every last one of you. The biggest piece of shit is me.
The worst.
Why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
then they will most likely crawl out his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. Shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. ובטח תפרתי עוד מזה. כמה דברים יש על המחשב הזה שלא ראיתי? Oh my god. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey! Hey!
So, how long are you guys gonna stand around chatting? The last trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back to Jabberwock Island. However, the Ken's Scholar trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry up and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec. That much shit is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
You know, it's like Gundam Nekomaru said. That's why it means to live, right? She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then, let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then we can do our very best again. Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trials come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about the dog who's still living before us. However, the only thing I was worrying about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Me, Nagito? I'm definitely lucky. Never expected to obtain so many things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Oh boy. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. It's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
Yes, should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Alright, Monokuma's arrived! Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
It's the lonely Nagito. The lonely Nagito. I didn't play all alone tonight too.
What's the matter?
What's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So you can tell. Perhaps you found out who Chair is. You know me well.
Well.
It's what I would like to say, but unfortunately, I haven't done that. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final shot is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why did you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey.
Summoned you. Because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about a special prize from the final bedroom. Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
That's weird.
You don't even know?
There's a trail from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total student number would be 17, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Big Academy, right?
Of course!
That's right, I just reused the stuff from the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But...
If this file contains information about the chair, was the person also a former student of Hope's Big Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information to the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the chair's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? It's my job to heat things up. It's okay if I do something small like that, right?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the chair is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up!
Correct me, you said I knew who the chair was all wrong. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? Just admired me after losing her magic stick. The chair's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing.
No,
Well, that's
no!
just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel so different. After all, the person is the evil Future Foundation. Lucky, who's putting you guys through this awful stuff? That's not entirely true. I didn't come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know.
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you initially letting the chair do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep. If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate some too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No, no, no!
That's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well,
Well, I knew you would say that.
Besides, I just want to be able to handle sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Just as I thought, so right for you.
you're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute truth that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist.
You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. Must say, I believe. Mine's not the person for some reason.
Huh?
Remind you? I don't mind. I don't know what you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must have been extremely unlucky. Makoto!
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Well,
Am I? Actually, I think I'm pretty lucky.
Say what?
you don't
Can
know?
you just say that coming across this much despair is rather a rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become the existing living ultimate hope. Get Makoto!
Dude, alright. You definitely remind me of him.
Hey,
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
see?
Who are you waiting for on this island?
Huh?
Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. The person you're waiting already on this island.
Hey,
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, that person's already on this island. Wouldn't that be exciting?
Oh boy! כמה שעות נכון? 5 ימים ו11 שעות! Oh boy! Chapter 4! Do the robots dream of clockwork? And surviving students. Makumaru Gundam.
Danganronpa.
BBC. Bread for destruction! You have obtained a present. Hellbound Airhound Earring. Save progress. ואני הולך לא לקרוא את זה, כי אני הולך לצאת למיין מניו. ואחרי זה נסתכל על magical girl who saw me. אבל עכשיו פתחתי עוד כמה דברים. צ'פטר 4 אין. Everyone's files. Make a Marinigan Gundam. Make a Mara suspended. Come to Monokuma Rock. זה היה הכל מפה. לא, זה ונקומה אונידאי. בורדינג צ'פטר 4. ואקסקיושן גנם טנאקה. איפה המוזיקה כל כך נחרשה? עכשיו היא הפסיקה! טוב, זה לא משנה. רגע, אני אבדוק אם זה שמע לי את הדברים. פרק הבא הולך להתחיל במאג'יקל גרל אוסאמי. וולינג 4 ואקסקיושן גנדאם טנאקה. אז זהו, אני הולך לסיים את הפרק פה. אז כאן היה ירין, ניפגש בסרטון העולם הבא של ירין תקרב גיימס, מקווה שנהנתם וירין אאוט. ביי חברים, מקווה שאתם נהנים.